I'm actually a mom of 4 sons. My second son fell out a window when he was 3, suffered brain injury, tried to take his life 4 times. And the good news was he won the Baseball College World Series here in 2001. So it was quite an amazing story. But as a mom with 2 sick babies, I went on a journey around the planet to find answers for my boys. So I've been in the complementary medicine field for about 28 years. I'm doing radio here for a long, long time. Well, I was introduced to working with veterans in 2006. I had no idea the challenges we're having. I didn't even know what PTSD was back then, and traumatic brain injury, diabetes, some of the things that they're facing. And many of you know the suicide rate is really epidemic. So I put some of these experts that I have been interviewing over the air for the last 30 years together as a coalition. We've joined the Treat Now Coalition that's headed up out of New Jersey, and that was actually started by the former Secretary of the Army, Marty Hoffman, which died last year, but he was very responsible. He was one of the leading forces in the first TBI bill that we passed in the state of Oklahoma. So about 4 years ago, I was introduced to hyperbaric oxygen therapy, and many of you guys have heard they use it obviously for the Navy, for decompression in the bends. But our Dr. Hartjet, the most advanced center in the world right here in Las Vegas. And Cherie Peterson is now the executive director for Imagine Now, Nurturing Our Warriors. And we have a big event coming up on October 8th at the Inspire Theater downtown. I've asked the experts to come in and speak. We have Joe Namath, he's at 180 dives, he's got a restored brain. We're working with the NFL alumni, has asked us to do some studies with them. And so we are now the leading forces in the world for hyperbaric, and these doctors and these scientists. It's just, science is amazing to me. You just never, I mean, we're seeing results with autism and Parkinson's and MS, and these are studies that are online. This is not out there hypothetical. These are actually scientific studies now that we can take to the bank, if you will. The whole country of Israel is now using hyperbaric oxygen therapy for all active military with our Dr. Hartjet's protocol. So we're really, really excited about that. Now, October 8th, what we're doing is there is my partner, Barry Muse, is a former combat fighter pilot from Vietnam, and he got into hyperbaric when he saw the unbelievable benefits of hyperbaric. So he owns about 20 chambers now, and he owns one particular chamber that's a 12-seat chamber. So we're able to treat 10 to 12 every 50 minutes. So we are going to be bringing this chamber in from Houston, and I'm having the media follow it. We're talking to some biker groups about carrying this breath of life to Las Vegas so we can start treating our military right here in Las Vegas. The last statistics, yes, thank you. And I just want to take a minute to thank every veteran here. You know, 10 years ago, I had no idea. I had no idea what you do for us. Having a son that went through a horrendous fall taught me a lot, but the dedication that you make to this country is just unprecedented. So thank all of you. And we need Trump in office, we really do. We really do. I have a picture here of a brain, and I know we're eating, but if you guys, after you eat, if you want to come and actually see, this is a traumatic brain injury on the right side, or on your left. And on the right is the brain after it's been treated. I don't know if you can see that back there, but it's pretty outstanding. We're actually seeing, Dr. Hartj is now seeing IQ increase 6 to 8 points every 40 dives. So we're living in a new time. Yeah, I know, it's always the joke, right? And you know what's interesting is we had a soldier come back from Afghanistan, and he went through 21 MRIs. They never found brain injury, but he was throwing up, night terrors, just headaches, all of it. Couldn't see the light, it just had to sit in the dark. And when he found a VFW article about Dr. Hartj, he went to Dr. Hartj in New Orleans, and he was granted 100 dives. Not only did his brain restore back to actually better than it was before he went into the military, but they noticed there was these spots all over his body. And when they studied it, they found it was shrapnel coming out of his system from combat. So we are living in a new time. We're living in a very exciting time and hope for our military. The suicide rate, as we know, we have one of the worst cities in the nation for that. So we're asking those people that can come out on October 8th at the Inspire Theater. We're bringing the doctors out, and we're going to be announcing the first Imagine Now Center here in Las Vegas. So we have some save the date cards that Cherie will we'll give you today, and we'd like to have you come out and meet these people. We're bringing the chamber out, and we'll have the chamber parked in front of the Inspire Theater for anybody that wants to talk to the doctors or talk to the experts. And we're bringing 5 to 7 soldiers that have actually had their brains restored here on that day. So we really want to bring it home, and we want to follow the governor's suggestion, if you will, is to make this the most veteran-friendly state in the Union. And we're really there. And I thank each and every one of you, because the Republicans are really, really making a dent with our veterans. And I just, God bless you all. And any questions you have afterwards, I'd be more than happy to talk to any of you about what we're doing. Also, Judge Stevens is here, and I know that we're going to be doing a study with the court, Veterans Treatment Court, and I have a documentary that's going to be made with that, so we can actually bring it home and take it to the nation. So thank you so much.